Welcome, everyone, and thank you so much for taking some time out of your day, out of your morning to be here with me this morning. My name is Malary Pittz, and I am so honored to be here with you. And they asked me, what time is best for you to, present this opportunity? And I was like, daytime, because then my kids will be at school and I'm a mom. So usually this time of day, my kids are at school. Well, last night, apparently, we had a snowmageddon in the middle of the night, and I woke up to a snow day. So grab your coffee, and I'm about to show you how, even as a busy mom with your kids running around, we may have some guest speakers. I don't know, but this opportunity is possible for you. So let's get started here. And before we get started, I just want to propose this idea for you. And I want you to think about this question, okay? If time and money were not an issue, okay, you had all the money in the world, all the free time in the world, don't we wish, okay? What would your life look like? What would you be doing day in, day out? What would you be doing? How would you feel? What would your wellness be like? What would your health be like? Would you be able to buy the more expensive organic products, spend more money on a nicer gym membership, whatever it is? How would you feel? Who would you be with? Who would you spend all of your days with? Who would you not be with? Because I think that's a fair question as well. Okay. So, and if it's okay with you, I'm going to share a little bit about my story here. And hopefully, with this, you'll hear part of my story that may resonate with you. So this is my little family. I actually spent 6 years as a patrol deputy. My background is in law enforcement. And during that time, I married my husband. We started a family. And if you're a mom in here, type a 1 in the chat, because I think that you'll be able to relate to me when I say this. As soon as you have a baby, your life changes, right? Perspectives change, priorities change. And after maternity leave, I felt like I could not walk out the door without knowing if I was going to come home or not. But also in law enforcement, like many other careers, it's addicting. The camaraderie is consuming, and I couldn't just walk away cold turkey. So I transitioned out of patrol and went to a state level as a special agent. At this time, my husband had finished his undergrad for school, and then he decided he was going to start applying to med schools. Medical school for me meant most likely relocating our family. Now we had 2 young kids. This is Callahan and Nash. Maybe attending another law enforcement academy. I'm out. Learning a new jurisdiction. And I distinctly remember thinking, like, there's no way. There's no way. But I also didn't know what else. And I walked in, I'll never forget. I walked into my coworker's office one day and I literally asked her, I was like, random question. What would you do if you didn't do law enforcement? Like, what other career would you do? She kind of looked at me and she was throwing out ideas like maybe a flight attendant. I might go to the federal level, maybe do some private investigating so I can make my own schedule. And in my head, I was thinking, honestly, I just want to be home with my babies. Like, this is where I was introduced to the idea of network marketing and the possible flexibility that it offered. I don't know, you all have probably fallen down the scroll hole. I saw a gal working out with her daughter on social media, and I thought to myself, if she can do that, I can do that. Like, I don't enjoy working out all the time, but I can figure it out. Okay. So I jumped all in. And when I tell you I drank the Kool-Aid, I had. And for the first little bit, it was great. The community was intoxicating. I wondered, why wouldn't anyone want to be a part of this? But have you ever felt that gut feeling that you just don't feel aligned with your life? Something feels off. And you feel like you went all in on something and now maybe things have changed and it's just not meant for you anymore. Type a 2 in the chat if you so I'm not feeling alone here. Type a 2 in the chat if you've maybe felt that before. So I'm going to go over some reasons why I felt that. But first and foremost was my health. What had started as sharing my postpartum journey to lose weight turned into feeling like I was cramming every single customer into this one size fits all cookie cutter solution. And I just knew there had to be a better way to help people. I had found this passion of helping others in health and wellness, but I didn't have the right vehicle. And whatever higher power you believe in, the universe, God, whatever, I truly believe that God's timing is perfect. Maybe that's why you're here today. During this unknown time of transition, I stumbled across an old high school friend on her Instagram stories doing exactly what I was doing, helping others on their wellness journey. And I reluctantly, kind of like gut turning, I sent her a message because I was like, oh no, this is going to start a conversation. I don't know if this is a conversation I want to have, but I sent her the message because I honestly just had that gut feeling. And I said, I think we need to talk. And she introduced me to a clinically proven health solution that seemed to fit multiple needs. And I even had my husband, who was in the thick of med school now, who refused to touch any other products, take a look. And he was honestly impressed with the clinical studies. So let's dive in. First and foremost, I want you to know that I'm not here to convince you. Okay. I'm not here to show you. I'm here to show you the research, pass along information, educate you, and ultimately let you decide if this is a good fit for you. And then we support you every step of the way, regardless of your decision. So take a deep breath. There's no pressure here. Okay. I was a cop. I'm going to talk like a cop. I'm going to keep it very low key. And I just want you to see that our vision here is for everyone to experience a healthy, joyful, and abundant life. So, through my months of research, before making this huge pivot, I wanted to get to know this company. I didn't want to be fooled again. Okay. I wanted to make sure that I felt fully aligned. And so I'm going to share with you some things about the company that I felt really stood out to me with Isagenix. Okay. So this company is not a baby company. I'm shocked that it was 2018 when I had even first heard of Isagenix. We have been around since 2002 that's almost 22 years, you guys. This year will be 22 years. This company, Isagenix, has sold billions of products, billions of dollars in products. We're a $1 billion company. More importantly, though, we have paid out billions in income. That's a billions in income to our associates. Okay, we're privately owned and operated, a very profitable company. One thing that stood out to me as a mom, growing a family, is that this is a family legacy company. Okay, anything I do here, God forbid something happen to me, is willable to my children. That is powerful. We're backed by industry investors who saw what our company was doing and wanted to be a part of it and wanted to pour in even more money to make this company even greater. We have 425 plus, that number is growing each week, legacy members. What the heck is a legacy member? That means that 425 people in this company over the lifetime of them being partnered with Isagenix have made over $1 million. You won't find that at other companies. That's not even possible at most companies. And what I love also is that we operate in 25 markets globally. So that means there are billions of people in the world in all of these different countries. Those are people that I have the chance to impact. Okay. So I started looking around me at the trends on social media. I don't know about you, but I kind of feel a shift coming. Anybody else feel a shift with social selling? Seems like everybody is sharing a code, a link, something on social media. And these numbers are very impressive. Okay. Social selling is a new way of the world. You look at the wellness industry, and last year, it's 2024 now, that's crazy. But last year, the wellness industry was a $4.7 trillion industry. In 10 years, that's going to triple. The beauty industry, 723.7 million. That's going to be a $10.2 billion industry in 10 years. Biohacking, almost doubling. Vitamins, doubling, more than doubling. Okay, but this is a powerful stat here that the savings rate needed for retirement is about 15% last year in 2023. Predicted in 10 years, which that won't even be retirement age for me, but it's going to be about 40%. That's crazy, you guys. So what are you doing right now to prepare for that? Is your income right now going to allow for that? And I talk about this idea of social selling, and It's super simple. We make it so complicated, but it's super simple because we do this every day. I have somebody that's like, oh my gosh, I love your shirt. Where'd you get it from? And I'm like, girl, TJ Maxx. That is where I live. I keep them in business. You got to go get yourself one. It's only $16. It's so comfy. I washed it. It didn't shrink. I'm obsessed. I'm probably going to go back and get like 3 other colors of the same shirt because I love it. Okay. Maybe it's a Midwest thing, but I immediately am like, oh my gosh, I got it from here. Or they ask you, how'd you get your hair to curl like that? And I'm like, I don't know, because I don't do hair. I'm not like a beauty person, but I found this company on social media. They're called the Cozy Confidence Company. You should look them up. On Instagram, you buy this like robe tie thing and you tie your hair at night and you sleep in and you wake up, you pull out the robe tie thing. And it literally, I took it out 15 minutes ago and it looks like this. Like, I don't know, but it's amazing. The tie thing is like, I don't know, 15, 20 bucks or something. You should go get you one because it's a game changer for moms wanting to feel like presentable. You guys, did either of those companies send me any commission? TJ Maxx should send me any commission for sending people their way. No, they did not. That was just me being a nice person sharing something that I love. That's nothing different than what I do here with Isagenix. And honestly, when I'm in conversation with people, all roads lead back to Isagenix. Almost every single conversation I have with anyone, in the back of my mind, I'm thinking, okay, that product would be good for you. These products would be great for you. This would change your life. Holy wow, you need this opportunity. It would seriously change your life. And so when I took a look at Isagenix, I looked at, we have simple, proven, natural, targeted solutions. We have everything from nutrition and weight management. Okay, in the last couple of years, we have seen this epidemic of wellness. And honestly, it's kind of gone downhill. So we have solutions for people that are sustainable, clinically proven solutions that are actually going to help them get results. They're going to feel amazing while they're doing it. It doesn't cause harm in the long run, which a lot of solutions, we don't know right now if they do or do not, but they're clinically proven to work. So it's not if it works. It's not the guessing game of, oh my gosh, will this diet work? Oh my gosh, will my body respond like that? No, it's already proven by clinical studies. Okay, we've got this natural beauty idea of collagen elixir. We're helping beauty professionals around the world build residual income for their salons. Okay, with our natural beauty solutions, hair revival, collagen elixir, Celatoi skincare, it's amazing. And then I thought, oh, what mom doesn't need more energy and more focus? Okay, we're high performance achievers that are wanting more energy and focus for their careers. Stress and sleep. The last couple of years have shown us that stress makes a huge impact on our wellness. And then gut health has kind of taken over the wellness industry of how important that is. And studies showing that gut health directly affects your brain health and our mental health crisis that we're in, how gut health can significantly improve that. And we have solutions that are clinically proven to improve your gut microbiome. And then there's always the fitness game. Everybody right now being in the gym, wanting a new pre-workout, post-workout protein, getting enough protein in our diet. We have those solutions too. Okay. So when I tell you that we have something for everybody, we have something for everybody. If you want to scan that little QR code, you'll see more information about the specific products that I'm talking about. But here's one thing that I loved, because like I said many times, there are clinical studies for all of this. But I wanted to know what's important about these products. What's proven that they actually work, that they're safe to consume, that they actually produce results. And what I found is that Isagenix has a no compromise commitment when it comes to our products. They're backed by science. We have responsible resourcing, where we know the footprint of every ingredient from the raw ingredient until it is in our products. All of our protein that we have that's from undenatured grass-fed whey, the whey protein has is not treated with antibiotics, okay? We also have a plant-based protein for those that prefer that. All of the protein in our products have certificates of analysis on it, so you know exactly what's in it and what you are consuming. There's no regulation on supplements right now. So when you go to the grocery store, you go to a brick and mortar building to buy supplements, you look on the ingredient label and you hope that that's what's in it, but you don't know if there's hidden ingredients. And we have that zero compromise here. All of our ingredients are natural ingredients. You'll never find artificial flavors, colors, or sweeteners. Okay. Our entire product line is gluten-free. That's impressive. Okay. But the most impressive thing is that we have rigorous quality and testing of our products. This was important to me because I actually had a health scare with some ingredients of products that I was using where my magnesium level was spiked. My heart started to freak out. And my doctor said, if you don't stop what you're taking, then you're going to cause permanent tachycardia, which means irregular heart rhythms. Your kidneys will probably shut down. And I'm a cop. I know that's not good though. Okay. So with this, we spend over $3 million a year on third-party testing to prove the quality and efficacy of our products. Okay. So all of this was very, very important to me when I was doing my research of the quality of the products and the company. Okay. So I saw that there are so many people with so many different goals, so many different lifestyles, all achieving results. And this was what was powerful to me. All right. I had done my research on the products. I had seen that. And this was powerful to see so many people having their lives change. And I felt like I wasn't so much having to fit somebody in a cookie cutter solution. This was something that I could open the door to so many different people with so many different ailments, so many different lifestyles. And I truly knew I had a solution for virtually everyone. But let's go back to that conversation I was having about when the opportunity was presented to me, because what I didn't tell you was that this was me. This was me. And if I could put into a picture of how I felt, this was it. I had been in a toxic work environment, running a side gig business as a marathon uphill. I was exhausted. I had been with this company for 4.5 years. Okay. Everything they said to do, I was doing and then some. I was 10xing that. I started to resent my children for getting in the way of finding a need to make more money. That was the exact reason why I wanted this opportunity, was to have the flexibility and to be the mom that I wanted to be and live the life that I envisioned. But I was not getting there. So as we embarked on this med school journey, it was suggested that the only way we financially survived these 4 years was to, as a family of 4, live on a $2,000 per month student loan debt. $2,000 per month. To give you some ideas, our rent was almost $1,400. That was $400 that I had to pay the bills and put food on the table for my family. We had to be on medical assistance. They suggested we get on WIC and food stamps. And so I did. I did everything in my power to avoid these options, but the income I was making with my previous company required additional help. So let me paint this picture for you. Okay. This horrifying picture of every single month. I had Callahan holding her hand. I had Nash in a car seat, and we were walking into the government office. Callahan, fighting me, and I was trying to drag her. I'm trying to open the doors, Carrie, your mom, trying to open the doors to get in to the double doors. And Callahan knew every time that we walked into this office each month that she was going to have to get her finger pricked to check her iron levels. They pricked her finger. She cried every time. And this was just to make sure that they were properly nourished. That memory will never escape me. Nash had no idea what was going on. He was a baby. He still cried about it, but he had no idea what was going on. But the fact that I had to put them through this just to put food on our table is something that I will never forget. And so on that day, in that conversation that I had about this opportunity, I was asked a couple of questions that I want to ask you, because these were questions that I had never thought about before. And I had never considered. Nobody had ever asked this to me before. If not this, then what? In 3 years, if nothing changes, what is your life going to look like? Is what you're doing right now going to get you to that ideal life, of that vision of that life that you want? So I spent the months trying to figure out the fine print, what felt too good to be true. Was God opening this door for me? Was Satan tempting me like, oh yeah, here's another experience, here's another opportunity, come try this. I really dealt with this. I really, in my mind, every single day thought, what if? And I had found these clinically proven products that seemed absolutely incredible, and I saw people getting the results, and they could be consumed daily, but would this actually be a way for me to create the wealth and the future for my family? I was making a huge pivot with the biggest fear in my mind that my true intentions would not be seen by those who had trusted me. I didn't have a huge weight loss goal, but I tried these products for 3 weeks and I accidentally lost 8 pounds in 3 weeks of bloat and inflammation I didn't even think I had to lose. More than that, my anxious feelings from the last year were dulled. My energy and mental clarity was undeniable. And you guys, I had finally found joy again. I had found a joy that I didn't know existed. Over these last several years where I was just merely surviving and getting through each day, I had found that joy again. It was then that I became completely unapologetic about this pivot. And here's the beautiful, beautiful thing, just like a wellness journey, this business isn't a one size fits all. And it can be a side income, or it can be a second stream of residual income, or it can be a full replacement income, whatever you want it to be. Maybe you want to retire your husband. You don't have to. Maybe you love your job and you don't want to leave your job and you love teaching kids every single day. I don't know how you do it, but if you're a teacher, God bless you. Maybe you love what you do, but maybe you don't have the income that's allowing you to envision that life that you dream to live. So let's briefly talk about these differences of income, okay? Because a traditional business here is this linear income. You're going to work every single hour you're there. That's how you make income. If you're not at work, you don't make money. So many people are living this life, going in, clocking in and clocking out every single day. And I think what it's important here is we talk about that, most people don't understand that there's other options. So then we go to the leverage income. And maybe this is a small business where you're at, where you hire help, maybe hire other employees to take on responsibilities. This leverages your income so that you aren't having to do it all, but you're still there almost every second of the day. Okay. You still have to pay people. You still have to manage them. If they quit, you have to pick up, or you have to pick up their slack, or you have to pick up people, or you have to pick up their slack. And then we go to this idea of residual income, where you start doing the work, you build your business, and over time, your income starts to grow exponentially. You put in the hours working towards your business, because this isn't, okay, insert all into income disclaimers. This isn't something where you're just going to make money, okay, by not doing anything. You actually have to work for it. That's part of it here, okay? But you're allowing more time with your family eventually. You're not having to take the vacation time. You're there for your kids' activities. If a snowmageddon happens, you're not freaking out about how you're going to have somebody watch your kids, where you can send your kids, because you have to show up for an important presentation for your job and you don't know what you're going to do and your kids are interrupting and you're freaking out. You just do it. And you're here with this flexibility. So let's take a second and look at the big picture here, because I want to paint this here for you today. With our compensation plan, we have what we call a leverage system, okay? We have a very simple system that duplicates for you to share your journey with the products that have impacted your life. And doing so, you're going to earn up to 20% commission off of your customers' first-time orders. Right now in January, it's 30% because Isagenix is amazing and they bumped up our compensation for the month. It's incredible, okay? After that, we have the rank advancement bonuses for you moving your business forward. And then we have the residual income, which is what I'm going to explain, because with our binary compensation plan, this is where network marketing is different than MLMs that you're traditionally probably exposed to and hear the horror stories of nobody makes money. With our binary compensation plan, it comes down to you sharing with just 2 people. We build a left team leg and we build a right team leg, and you share with those 2 people to start each leg, and you rinse and repeat. Okay. So this is where the residual income comes into play. As people enroll after you, as others take on this business, as others enroll their network of people, you continue to build what I like to call a piggy bank of volume. Okay. Between your 2 legs, you earn this volume on what we call cycles. Okay. Each cycle of volume. And if you're here and you've never heard of cycle volume and you've never heard of network marketing, you're probably going cross-eyed right now, like I was as a cop who had no business experience. I had to listen to this about 17 times before I fully grasped it. But here's what I know is that one cycle equals $54. With our company, you can earn up to 250 cycles per week. Somebody do the math for me, because I'm not good at math. Just kidding. I know this because it's imprinted in my mind because it's so powerful. 250 cycles per week. That's 13,500 cycles, which is the possibility of what's happening here. What is amazing is that once you do 250 cycles, Isagenix is like, well done. Hey, do you want to open up another business? You want to do that again? You want to double that? You want to triple it? You want to quadruple it? There's unlimited income potential here. There's no max. There's no ceiling. You guys, that's incredible. Okay. So as customers fall in love with our products, as we continue ordering month to month, you can see how that would compound over time. As people start sharing their business, this is what is powerful. And this is what I want to show you. They start enrolling their circle of people. They start enrolling their networks of people. This isn't all about you. Because when I first looked into this idea of network marketing, I was like, holy cow, I'm a cop. I have 400 followers on social media. My social media is on lockdown because stranger danger. I don't want to be a part of that. I don't want to have to share my life on social media. Who am I going to talk to? My family isn't all about this. Yeah, I've got skeptical people. Cops don't trust anybody in my life. And in my mind, I was thinking, who am I going to share with? But it's not about that. It's about sharing with people to open up their networks of people. And then if you do know network marketing and you have been with a different company, you know that probably at a certain level, your company's 7 levels deep. That's all you get paid off of. And I always love this example because it resonates with me. If down here, this purple section, somebody that I know that knows somebody that knows somebody that knows somebody somehow has an in with Carrie Underwood, okay? And Carrie Underwood enrolls because she's great and she's got a big following and she's popular and she starts talking about college and elixir on her social media and she blows up and starts enrolling everybody on her social media. Most companies, if that's below a certain level, they're like, oh, sorry, man, I wish Carrie Underwood was on that 6th level for you because you'd get paid for all that. With Isagenix is unlimited. We don't care where you enroll Carrie Underwood. We don't care who knows her and opens up her network. You're getting paid on unlimited levels deep. And that's how the 250 cycles and that possibility happens. Okay. So I want to show that and paint that vision for you, because so many times we discount ourselves of what the possibility is because we're so in our little world here of who we know and what's possible just for us. And we don't really get out much because we're a stay-at-home mom. And I mean, MOPS groups are great, but there's 10 people there. Who am I going to find for that? It's not about just you. And that's the power of network marketing. Okay. So how do I got to click through all of these circles here. How do we get started? Okay. How do we get started? It's simple. You reach out to the person that invited you here to this call, and they're going to help you get set up with the solutions that are best for you. Okay. For your journey, for your goals, for your budget. It's amazing. We tailor our system to you, your goals, your budget. All right. You immediately then get your spot of prime real estate in all those colors. You get your spot there. Okay. And as long as you decide and continue to stay on your wellness journey, you're going to keep that spot of prime real estate. Your only overhead is you taking the best care of you and becoming the healthiest and happiest version of yourself. What other job says, hey, go take care of you, get healthier, feel better, be a better mom, be a better wife, go be a better human in the world, make a more impact on the world, be a better person, have more joy, and we're going to pay you for it. Not many places. Okay. So then it's a simple $29 fee to turn your website on. You turn your website on, the lights onto your business, and it opens up the doors of unlimited possibility. Okay. So I'm going to leave you with this because you don't have to know it all. When I started, I was like, oh my gosh, I got to do all the research on these products. What the heck is cleanse? What the heck is in these shakes? I don't even know what an adaptogen is. That can't even be a word because I've never heard of it before. You don't have to have all your questions answered. You don't have to know the lingo that I've talked about here today. I've been doing this. I've been speaking this language for a bit. You'll catch on. What you have to do is take the first step. Because I'm going to go back to what I asked you at the beginning. If time and money were not an issue, if you had all the money in the world and all the time in the world, what would your life look like? When I was on patrol, when I was doing investigations, no one asked me that question. It was simply merely trying to get up the ranks to maybe make more money, but working towards somebody else's goal to get up the chain of command, working the mundane 9 to 5. And that's all I knew until I was presented this opportunity. And if you're here today, you're here for a reason. You're hearing this for a reason. And I'm confident that this is a door that is opening for you. You just have to take the first step. And if not this, then what? And if not now, then when? Thank you guys so much. I hope this was helpful. Thank you so much for taking the time out of your day. I appreciate it. We'll talk to you soon. Get back to the person who invited you here, and we will get you started on the most incredible journey of your life. Have a good day.